Please take your seats quickly, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Hi guys, and welcome to 1minutetennis.com. In today's session, I want to talk to you about how to play high balls. So many players have problems when the ball is either lofted high with topspin or when it's floated short and they have an opportunity to end the rally, but instead of ending the rally with a winner, they either end it with a loser or just simply settle for keeping the ball in play and not making a mistake on that ball. I want to show you a simple technique that means that you can destroy high balls when they're short and attack high balls from almost any position on the court, even if it's very deep. Before we look at what to do with the high ball, let's look at what not to do. Let's eliminate the possibilities that will not work. So the first thing, and one way we could handle a high ball, is to play the ball totally flat. But when you play the ball totally flat, then you only control the trajectory of the ball with the angle of the racket face. Normally, we control the ball with the swing path and the angle of the racket face. And those two factors make an enormous margin for error within the strokes. But if we're just swinging flat through the ball, then this racket angle has to be perfect. And so you might get one great shot, but you're also going to get a lot of errors. 1 degree open here will make a difference of 1.5 meters in depth down there. 1 degree closed here makes a difference of 0.5 meter in the height. So you have to be perfect or this will not work. Most of us are not quite so perfect, so we have to dismiss the flat swing. The second option is to slice the ball back. And most people watching this video will revert to this, but that's not aggressive enough. Unless you hit the line, then you're not really going to win the point that way. And it's a very negative way of playing high balls. The opportunity is not just missed, it's totally wasted. So we need to discount flat and we need to discount slice. And the third possibility is topspin, but topspin is low to high. And if I'm not going to waste the opportunity of being able to hit the ball at a higher point, where geometry gives me the opportunity to really attack and end the point with a winner, not with a loser, then I can't play topspin because I can't play low to high if the ball's already high. We cannot go high to high, there's nothing there. And also, when I play high to high up here, then my arm is very weak in that position. As soon as the shoulder goes above the height of the body, then the whole movement, the whole joint becomes weaker. And so I have an unstable position, a weaker swing, and I cannot get enough racket speed to actually create the topspin on the high ball. If I let the ball drop, then I've wasted the opportunity. So we've now discounted flat, topspin and slice. Now we need to look at the fade drive. And the fade drive is where we hit the ball at a higher point. It doesn't have to be used at a high point, but it's generally the best purpose for this movement. And that's when we swing violently from the outside across the body, from right to left, if you're right-handed, directly across the ball. This is very, very unnatural, but it creates a side spin that converts very quickly into topspin using a law of physics called the Magnus Effect. Now, this isn't a natural stroke to play, so to get the feel of it, imagine you have a table here. So I have a table, and now I'm going to simply place my racket on the table and swing across the table, keeping the racket butt in contact with this imaginary table. Now I raise the height of the table, so I'm coming up towards shoulder height. I take the racket back, I come up to the table, and now again, keeping the racket butt on the surface of the table, I swing across the table. And now, raising the table again up to almost head height, I'm going to swing violently across the ball, keeping the racket butt in contact with the imaginary table. When I do this, I'm going to create a fade drive. And it means that the faster I swing at the ball, the shorter the ball will go. So as long as I swing and direct the ball over the net, I can attack these balls from any situation, and I can put away short balls and attack aggressively deep high topspin balls. Using the fade drive is the best way possible of handling high balls, and it will turn for most players watching this video what at the moment is a liability into a massive opportunity. Find the table and swing across the table. If you like this simplistic but detailed, scientific but clearly explained way of approaching tennis, then check out online coaching. I'm helping players in over 40 countries of all ages and all levels. We're working with 2 tour players, but we're also working with recreational players who are relatively new to the game. For more information on this, check out the website or email me, and have a look at our books. Our books cover every aspect of the game in great detail with very precise information on the science and biomechanics of the strokes, and then super simple explanations such as this. Everything's geared to make you the best tennis player you possibly can be. So use the fade drive, imagine the tabletop, and then drag the racket butt across the tabletop. Drag the racket strings across the ball, and you'll destroy high balls and make a problem into an opportunity. Thanks for watching, and see you next time for more unique tennis lessons that really work.